Hello everyone, let's continue with the deadlock avoidance. So, deadlock avoidance, we apply the Banker's algorithm. Okay, so in case of deadlock avoidance, we apply the Banker's algorithm, and this Banker's algorithm given by Dijkstra. Okay, so this is what given by Dijkstra. Next thing, so here this is what a problem given. We can say there is a question related to the Banker's algorithm. So here max need is given for resource A. This is what the requirement. For resource B, this is the requirement, and for resource C, this is what the requirement. These are the processes. Okay, these are the process, and currently allocated resources are these. So A type resources are given to this one, B type resources are these, and C type are these, and currently available resources are 3 2 3 3 and 2. A type 3, B type resource 3, and C type resources are 2. Okay, and next things we need to find out the remaining need. So remaining need is what? Remaining need is maximum need minus current allocation. So maximum need minus current allocation, that becomes the remaining need. So here it is 7, 7 minus 0, 7, 5 minus 1, 4. So here it is 4. Then 3 minus 0, that is 3. Okay, like this. Next 3, 3 minus 2, 1. So remaining need is 1. 2 minus 0, that is 2. Next 2 minus 0, that is 2, and so on. So we'll subtract all these and we'll get the remaining need. Okay, so with the help of current available resources, we'll check that we can satisfy the remaining need or not. Okay, so we'll check that we are able to satisfy the remaining need or not. So these are the available resources: A type 3 resources, B type 3 resources, C type 3 resources. Okay, and next thing, this is what process P0, P1, P2, P3, and P4. Okay, till this part it is clear or not? Confirm me. Clear है? Okay. Clear. Okay. Okay, fine. Now let's see the next step. We need to find out the safe state, safe sequence, we can say, right? So we'll try for the safe sequence. Okay, so can we satisfy any of these request remaining need with the help of this current available resources? Tell me which one we can satisfy. Yes, which one we can satisfy out of these? Which which remaining need we can satisfy? Let's see. So remaining need here for P0, A type is 7, but we have only 3 resources, so we cannot satisfy this one. What about next? P1. Yes, in P1 we require one resource, A type 1 resource. Here 3 resources we have, so we can satisfy. B type 2 resources, Yes, we have 3, so we can satisfy. And C type resource 2, so we have 2 available, so we can satisfy. So let's see P1. Also we can satisfy this one also, because P3 also we can satisfy. It means there can be the multiple सेफ सीक्वेंसेस. ठीक है, तो एक से ज़्यादा सेफ सीक्वेंस पॉसिबल हो सकती है. ओके, सो लेट मी टेक दिस वन P1. So we'll satisfy P1. Okay, so once we satisfy P1, we'll add all we'll give all these resources to this one, right? And once it is completing its execution, it will release all the resources. Release all the resources means here it is representing P0, here it is P1, here it is P2, P3 एंड P4. इसका मतलब P1 ने क्या किया, कंप्लीट कर लिया, उसके बाद रिलीज कर दिया रिसोर्सेज. तो रिसोर्सेज रिलीज करने का मतलब इनको भी ऐड कर देंगे इसमें, राइट? सो विल ऐड this one. So here it is 2 0 0. If we add this, here it is 5, here it is 3, and here it is 2. Now out of we have these many resources available, A, B and C type. Now which one to satisfy? Tell me. Yes, we can satisfy P3. Also we can satisfy that P4 also, right? So we can satisfy P3, also we can satisfy P4. That's why I am saying there can be the multiple safe sequences. Let me take P3. So after P1, P3. Okay, once it will take all the resources required by this one, and it will continue the execution, and after that it will release the resources. So P3 will release the resources, so we'll add these resources to this one. So here it is 2 1 1. Now here it is 7 4, and here it is 3 7 4 3. Now which one we can satisfy? We can satisfy P node, also we can satisfy P2, also we can satisfy P4. Any one of these we can take. Let me take P4. P4, once we satisfy the P4, it will go for execution and it will release the resources. So P4 will release the resources. We'll add these. So here it is 0, here it is 0, and here it is 2. And once we add these, just a minute. Here it is P1, P3 and P4. Okay, so here it is 7 4 and 3 plus 2 5. Okay, so these are the resources available now. Now out of remaining, which one to satisfy? Let me take P2. So we'll satisfy P2. If we satisfy P2, we'll add the resources of P2. So P2 resources are, it is 3 0 2, 3 0 and 2. We'll add these. So here it is 7 plus 3 10, and here it is 4, and here it is 5 plus 2 7. Okay, now which one to satisfy? We can satisfy P node. So here it is P2, and next is P node. Okay, so once we satisfy P node, it will go for execution and it will release the resources, right? So once it is releasing resources, so we can add these resources. Here is it is 1 and 0, and finally it is 10 5 and 7, and we have satisfied all the remaining need with the help of currently available resources, right? It means this is what the safe sequence. Once we can satisfy the remaining need with the help of currently available resources, we can say there is a safe state. Okay, so there is a safe state. If it is in the safe state, there is a no deadlock, right? And if it is unsafe state, there may be deadlock or may not be, right? And this is what the safe sequence. This is what the safe sequence. And there can be the multiple safe sequences. Okay, so till this part it is clear or not? Clear? Okay. What about others? Okay. क्लियर. अच्छा, तो एग्जाम में ऐसे ही क्या होगा, क्वेश्चन दिया जाएगा जिसमें मैक्सिमम नीड होगी, राइट? करंटली अवेलेबल रिसोर्सेज होंगे, सॉरी करंटली एलोकेटेड, करंट अवेलेबल, एंड वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट द रिमेनिंग नीड. रिमेनिंग नीड इस फॉर्मूला से निकाल सकते हैं, दैट इज मैक्सिमम अवेलेबल, मैक्सिमम नीड माइनस करंटली एलोकेटेड. और आफ्टर दैट it they will ask the safe sequence, right? Or there can be the multiple safe sequences, or they may ask that after this one it is in safe state or unsafe state, ऐसा भी पूछा जा सकता है, right? So this is about the Banker's algorithm. Just a minute. Yes, am I audible? Okay, okay. Now let's see some of the points related to the deadlock avoidance. So here first point is safe state. Safe state, we can say if we are able to satisfy the remaining need with the help of available resources, with the help of available resources, then system is in safe state, right? If we are able to satisfy the remaining need with the help of currently available resources, then we can say system is in safe state, otherwise it is in unsafe state. Okay, next thing, what is a safe sequence? Safe sequence means the order in which we satisfy the remaining need. किस order में remaining need को satisfy कर रहे हैं, वो क्या होती है, that is known as safe sequence. जैसा कि हमने देखा था अभी P1 P3 like this, इस तरह की कोई एक सीक्वेंस आई थी ना अभी, तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं, दैट इज नोन एज सेफ सीक्वेंस. नेक्स्ट इज अनसेफ स्टेट. if it is unsafe state, we cannot satisfy the remaining need. Okay, if it is unsafe state, we cannot satisfy the remaining need. Next thing, if it is unsafe state, there is a possibility of a deadlock, right? If it is unsafe state, there is a possibility of deadlock, means if it is unsafe state, there may be deadlock. Next thing, there can be multiple safe sequences. There can be multiple safe sequences. Next thing, that deadlock avoidance is less restrictive than deadlock prevention. डेडलॉक अवॉइडेंस इज लेस रिस्ट्रिक्टिव देन डेडलॉक प्रिवेंशन. मतलब कि डेडलॉक अवॉइडेंस में रिस्ट्रिक्शंस क्या होंगी, दैट विल बी लेसर देन द डेडलॉक प्रिवेंशन. डेडलॉक प्रिवेंशन में हमने देखा था कि हमें जो 4 करेक्टरिस्टिक्स थे इसके डेडलॉक के, उनको डिससेटिस्फाई करना था, मतलब वहाँ पे रिस्ट्रिक्शंस ज़्यादा थी. बट डेडलॉक अवॉइडेंस में हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, विल हैव टू चेक फॉर द बैंकर्स एल्गोरिथम, एंड आफ्टर दैट विल चेक दैट देयर इज ए सेफ स्टेट और अनसेफ स्टेट. ओके। और ये डायरेक्टली एग्जाम में पूछी गई है, ये वाली स्टेटमेंट डायरेक्टली पूछी गई है कि डेडलॉक अवॉइडेंस इज लेस रिस्ट्रिक्टिव देन डेडलॉक प्रिवेंशन, it is true or false. So this statement is true. Okay, so confirm me till this part it is clear or not. Okay, clear. Okay, good. Next, let's see the next one. Next is for every request, for every request, banker's algorithm is applied, right? So whenever there is a request for the resource, we'll apply the banker's algorithm, right? If it is a safe state, if it is a safe state, resource request is granted. Okay, if it is a safe state, resource request is granted. If it is unsafe state, resource request is denied. Okay, if it is unsafe state, resource request is denied. And if it is safe state, resource request is sorry, if it is a safe state, resource request is granted. ओके, तो सेफ स्टेट अगर है तो रिसोर्स रिक्वेस्ट क्या होगी, ग्रांट कर दी जाएगी। और इफ इट इज़ अनसेफ स्टेट, रिसोर्स रिक्वेस्ट इज डिनाइड, डिनाई कर दिया जाएगा। ओके, सो दीज आर द मेजर पॉइंट्स related to the deadlock avoidance, and I hope that it is clear to all. Okay, I will share that one. This is the question related to the banker's algorithm. Okay, you can take screenshot. Done. Okay, so we have done with that deadlock avoidance. Now we'll discuss about the deadlock detection. So in deadlock detection, first case is this one. If resources have one instance, right? Let me say this is what a resource R1, and resource R1 have only one instance, then run the cycle detection algorithm, right? So we need to run the cycle detection algorithm that can be written in any programming language, like that may be in C language or other language. So we'll apply the cycle detection algorithm. Okay, what about the second case 2? In case 2, if resources are multiple instance type, let me say this is what resource R2, and R2 have multiple instances. R2 have 3 instances here, right? If resources have multiple instances, then run the banker's algorithm and plus some modifications. Bankers plus some modification will have to apply. So these are the two cases related to the deadlock detection, but deadlock detection is not that much important. What is important thing in case of deadlock? In deadlock, first thing, the question we did in the last class, that are important, and characteristics of the deadlock, that is important, prevention of the deadlock and avoidance of the deadlock, these are the major area related to the deadlock. Okay, so this is about the deadlock detection. Now tell me it is clear or not. Okay, clear, fine. Now next one is deadlock recovery, that is the last one. So in deadlock recovery, let's see. So deadlock recovery, first approach is what? By killing all processes. बाई किलिंग ऑल प्रोसेस, मतलब क्या कर दें, जब डेडलॉक आ चुका है तो क्या करना है, रिकवर करना है उसे, है ना। ऑलरेडी क्या हो चुका है, डेडलॉक आ चुका है, मतलब अगर ह्यूमन बींग से रिलेट करें तो किसी आदमी को कोई डिजीज़ हो चुकी है, अब क्या करना है, उसको उसको रिकवर करना है, मतलब किसी को फीवर हो गया, अब उसको रिकवर करना है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, पिल्स टैबलेट्स देनी पड़ेंगी और इंजेक्शन भी देना पड़ेगा, लाइक दैट। तो यहाँ पे भी डेडलॉक रिकवरी के लिए डेडलॉक आ चुका है, कैसे रिकवर करें, बाय किलिंग ऑल प्रोसेस। प्रोसेसेस को क्या कर दो, किल कर दो। तो हर एक प्रोसेस को किल करना, दिस इज़ नॉट ए गुड आइडिया, नॉट ए गुड वे। ओके, किलिंग ऑल द प्रोसेस, दिस इज़ नॉट द गुड वे। सो क्या किया जा सकता है, वी कैन किल one by one, killing the process one by one. Okay, so killing the process one by one, then further we can kill by the low priority, right? We can kill the low priority processes, right? Because process that may have the high priority or that may have low priority, so we'll kill the low priority process firstly. Okay, so we'll kill low priority process firstly. Second thing, killing by percentage of process completion. Assume that this is what a process P1, and this process has completed 95%. Assume this is what 95%, and another process that is P2, and it has completed 5% only. Which one to kill? Tell me. Yes, in that case, which one to kill? P2, because P2 has completed only 5% and it is 95%, it is about to complete, right? So we'll kill P2. Now next thing, kill by number of resources hold. Number of resources hold, assume that P1 and P2, these are two process. P1 has hold 20 number of resources and P2 has hold 5 number of resources. So which one to kill firstly? इट मीन्स जिसने ज़्यादा रिसोर्सेज को होल्ड किया है उसको किल करेंगे पहले, राइट? सो 20 वाले को पहले किल करेंगे. ओके, सो किल P1. नेक्स्ट वन इज किल killing by the number of resource request. Number of resource request, assume that P1 is requesting for 20 resources and P2 is requesting for 5 resources. So which one to kill firstly? जिसने ज़्यादा रिसोर्स के लिए रिक्वेस्ट की है उसको पहले किल करेंगे, राइट? सो किल दिस वन फर्स्टली. Okay, so this is what the first approach, by killing the process. Now tell me, is it clear or not? Yes, what about others? Clear, okay, fine. Now let's see the second approach. Second approach is what? Resource preemption. Preempt the resource and allocate to some other process. अब रिसोर्स को प्रीएम्प्ट कैसे करना है? मान लीजिए कोई रिसोर्स R1 है, सो इसको प्रीएम्पशन करना है तो फर्स्टली क्या देखेंगे कि R1 मान लीजिए किसी प्रोसेस P1 को एलोकेट हो रखा है ना. अब ये चेक करना है कि प्रोसेस P1 इज अंडर एग्जीक्यूशन और इट इज वेटिंग. इफ इट इज अंडर एग्जीक्यूशन तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, विल हैव टू वेट, बिकॉज ये एग्जीक्यूशन में है, विल हैव टू वेट फॉर दिस रिसोर्स. और अगर ये क्या कर रही है, जस्ट वेट कर रही है, होल्ड करके रख लिया है इसको, वेट की जगह होल्ड कर देता हूँ, मान लीजिए होल्ड कर लिया एंड नॉट अंडर एग्जीक्यूशन, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, इन दैट केस विल हैव टू preempt forcefully. ठीक है, तो हमने देखा था ना प्रिवेंशन डेडलॉक उसमें अवॉइडेंस में प्रिवेंशन में कि प्रोसेस को क्या करेंगे, प्रीएम्प्ट कर लेंगे फोर्सफुली. तो उसके लिए ये वाली कंडीशंस रहेंगी कि रिसोर्स R1 चाहिए हमें, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, मान लीजिए ये एलोकेट हो रखा है, P1 को एलोकेट हो रखा है, तो हमें ये देखना पड़ेगा कि प्रोसेस इज बीइंग एग्जीक्यूट और नॉट. अगर एग्जीक्यूशन में है फिर तो वेट करना पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज होल्ड कर रखा है और नॉट इन एग्जीक्यूशन विल प्रीएम्प्ट फोर्सफुली, है ना, तो प्रीएम्प्ट कर देंगे उसको. सो दिस इज व्हाट द रिसोर्स प्रीएम्पशन. एंड थर्ड अप्रोच इज द ओस्ट्रिच एल्गोरिदम. जस्ट इग्नोर द डेडलॉक. ओस्ट्रिच एल्गोरिदम क्या कहता है कि डेडलॉक आ गया, कोई बात नहीं, इग्नोर कर दो उसको. ओस्ट्रिच क्या है, एक बर्ड होता है इन द डिजर्ट एरिया, और जब भी स्टॉर्म आता है, तूफान आता है, तो उस केस में क्या करेगा, वो अपनी गर्दन है, उस गर्दन को अंदर मिट्टी में रख देगा, मिट्टी की में रख लेगा और तूफान आता रहेगा, उसको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, वो इग्नोर कर रहा है उसको, राइट. सो थर्ड अप्रोच इज व्हाट, जस्ट इग्नोर द डेडलॉक. नाउ टेल मी डेडलॉक रिकवरी, दैट इज क्लियर और नॉट. Clear, okay, fine. Okay, so with the deadlock recovery, this is what the end of the deadlock. Okay, so deadlock topic that is over.